Okay, so I think um, where you are, it seems like it's very noisy.
No, ma, it's not.
Okay, all right, so let's just get started. Can you see my slide?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so today what we'll be talking about is visual design and foundations, and what visual design really means, and that involves color, typography, layout. It's like the art side of design, literally. That's what you visual design is mean. So we need to learn the foundation. So what are we learning today? It's simple. We'll be learning the color theories and emotions. There's a new background. Mm, okay, it's better now. So what we'll be learning today will be the color theory and emotion, why colors make you feel things, and how designers basically use that. We'll also be learning about typography and visual hierarchy. That includes fonts, sizes, and why some text grabs your eyes first. Third, we'll be learning about layout, composition, and spacing. This is like how designers arrange elements so everything feels balanced. So before I continue, please, um, I would like to get your own thoughts. Have you heard of any of these things before? Like, what's your knowledge of them? Color theory, typography, visual hierarchy, layout, composition, spacing. Have you heard of all of this before? Have you used something like this before?
I've heard of color theory and I've heard of typography.
Okay, what do you think they mean, or what do you think it's all about?
About color theory, because I'm a graphic designer. So when it comes to, I've learned that when you're trying to create something, you make the color minimalistic and you use the more regular color. Like you don't want to add different kind of color in the design, so one will not be overshadowing the other.
Okay.
Then typography, in it just like color too, in choosing your fonts, make the fonts like, don't get confused, don't confuse like the users or the viewers. Make your font minimalistic. If it wants to be, probably in a video, if I want to edit a video where I've learned it, you probably don't need to use like more than three fonts in a video. Make it minimalistic, make it the same, so it will really pop out the message you're trying to pass.
I didn't get what you said there. Can you come back again? Like, come again, what you said.
I said for typography too, in choice of fonts, picking the correct font and not using so many fonts at a time. Probably three fonts is enough for, if I want to edit a video, just as I've learned, three fonts is enough for a video, for a talking head video which includes typography, so as to not get my viewers confused and so that it will be more cleaner and visual appealing.
Great, great. Okay, I think that's cool. What about visual hierarchy?
I haven't heard about visual hierarchy.
Okay. What about layouts, composition, and spacing?
No, I've heard about composition, but I'm not sure it's the kind of composition I know.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's get back to the next. Okay, so what is visual design? That Thank you for your input. That was really amazing, especially in terms of typography and color theory. So now let's get back to this. What exactly is visual design? So design is not just an art, it's more like you are communicating. So when you are like designing either a website or designing an app, not just just putting things on the surface or on the Figma file. You're actually communicating with people. You are communicating with, like, what do you want your audience to see? Okay, it says visual design tells the story. So every color, font, shape sends a message, even without you, if the designer saying anything in person. Like you said about having just three types of fonts. It's guys say highs. This color theory. This is also where you see that area of the number of typography you are supposed to be used. So good design redirects you where to look and what to do next. That's how you know that, okay, this design is good. Like for example, let's use this slide as an example. What's the first thing you see like once you land on this slide? Like what's the first thing that catches your attention once you land on this slide?
The heading,
Yes, exactly. And that's because that is what I want you to see first. Then what's next?
the heading and the subheading. So the design is it just
Exactly. And you see that it tells a story, like it's guiding your eyes. After you've seen, okay, what is visual design? You are seeing the subheading. Then you are seeing the other boxes, literally with different colors and all of that. So it guides your eyes and it tells you what exactly you should do next. And design, it helps to build trust. Now, a very polished design makes users feel safe and confident. That's why you see some app, the kind of color they use, they can use like blue, green, because they believe that those color means trust. Especially finance, you realize that most finance companies, they are using blue or green. Am I right? Have you seen them?
yes, ma'am.
Or can you make a list of like finance company and like share the kind of color they use?
Even my school uses green.
Exactly. The money point. I think money point uses blue. Pampe uses blue. Opay uses green. Access Bank, they have like light and dark theme. I forgot what you call it, the issue. But yeah, that's basically it. So it helps to build trust. Lastly, is visual design is not just decoration. It makes like products easier to use. So imagine you have a product that you're using and the visual design is not really appealing. That's a problem on its own. So it helps solve that problem basically. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now on to the next color theory. Please just give me a minute. Let me get my charger. All right, so I'm back. Let's do the color theory and emotions. So colors are really not random. Most designers do not just use colors like that. So every brand you see out there, they put colors deliberately. So here we have like pink slashes red. These colors sometimes, if you go online, you see like all this color means something. So when you see like a pink, red, it means energy, excitement, urgency. So when you see red, red most times always means urgency, sometimes danger as well. So pink, red. Example is Instagram. Instagram is this pink, and I think purple and a couple of all of those. So these are like the things it also means. So these are things that actually determine if you will use a particular color or not, or if you don't want to. Then next you see orange. Orange signifies warmth, fun, creativity. So we have things like Fanta is using orange and Amazon as well. Next is yellow. Yellow signifies happiness, optimism, caution, things like that. Tea, we have tea or green. This one signifies trust, calm, growth, etc. We have purple. Purple signifies luxury, creativity, mystery, literally. And we have dark or black. Black signifies power, sophistication, gold. Like so, what this is trying to say is that every color has its own meaning. So when designers are using them, they have a story they want to tell, and there's an emotion they want to pull out using that particular color, which is why they use them. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now on to the next. Mm, Okay, typography. So this time typography means what font is. Like the font you pick tells people how to feel even before they even know the word. Have you seen a design where the typography was very scary or the font was scary? Ah, I wish I can show you one. Have you seen one?
Yes, ma'am.
Or all these horror movies. If you see all those horror movies, it's kind of the kind of designs they use for their poster. You see that it's scary. Imagine, imagine you guys use that kind of fonts for birthday. You see that there's a purpose is in misalignment. Do you get?
Yes, ma'am.
So every font has its own type of font, or every design has its own type of font. Whatever you are trying to tell people, there's the kind of font you can use for it. So we have like, so you can literally like do the same design but change the font and you see that it's literally different. Like it could literally mean a lot more just because you change the kind of fonts that you use. Some fonts will make some designs look luxurious. Some fonts will make some designs look really cheap. That's the power of typography. So here we have bold headlines. Sometimes it means strong, modern, confident. We have elegant serif like this. It means classic, trustworthy, serious. We have clean and simple. It means friendly, readable, neutral. So in hierarchy, see, I'm still going to come back to hierarchy literally. So in hierarchy, let me teach you what hierarchy is. Hierarchy means what does your eyes come first to? Like, what's the first thing I see? For example, here now, I am seeing typography, what font says. The first thing that my eyes goes into is typography. Let's say I want you as a person, like once you come on this slide, the first thing I want you to see is, let's say, typography, what font says. Then I will make it bigger. That's called hierarchy. It's not like big, bigger, biggest, or more attractive, less attractive, least attractive. So it's called an hierarchy basically. So if we have like two teams competing for the same position, then I think that there's a problem there. For example, you can see that this bold headline has it's more it's more popular. Like you are going to see this before you come to this. Can you see where my mouse is?
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay, I think it's I'm sharing my own. So you're going to see this bold headline. This bold
Yes,
headline.
ma'am.
Yeah, before you now look at this clean and simple. So hierarchy is like what helps you make sure that okay, everything is like you are able to guide your audience to what they should look forward to see first, then on to the next. So that's literally what hierarchy is. Next we have layout, composition, and spacing. So when designing, we have like divide your design into a 3 times 3 grid. Place the most important elements along the lines or intersection, not in the center. These are things you will literally learn when we start designing in person, like when we start designing actually. But layout simply means there are some layouts that are three. I wish I can show you that now. But let's go online so you see what I mean by layouts. I'll come back to the slide. Uh,
Okay, ma.
let's go like what is layout? It's the types of layout. Also, if you do not understand anything, let me know so we could go back to it and revise it. Do you get?
Yes, ma.
Are you there?
Yes, ma.
So can you see my screen? Can you see
Yes,
can you
ma.
see my screen? Okay, so this is an example of a layout. I spoke about it last week, actually. So this is an example of a layout. Let's go to types of layouts. The one column layout, we have the one column layout, we have the multi-column layout. I'm still going to come back to it. You have the two column layout, we have the split screen layout, blah blah blah, a lot of layouts, a lot of different type of layouts. So this is an example of it. This is the two column layout. This place, can you tell me like can you share an example of where you think they've used this kind of layout before? These two column layout.
Column,
Oh yeah, this one.
column, column.
I think eh?
I have no idea, ma.
Okay. An example of this would be a school dashboard. Like it's Yabatech. Which school do you currently attend?
Federal University of Medicine and Medical Science.
Do you guys have a website?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. What's the name of your website? Let's go there.
It's just the name of my school, Federal University of Medicine and Medical Science.
Federal University of
Medicine and Medical Science.
Medical Science. Is it Abeokuta?
Yes, ma.
So we are going to determine the layout of this particular website. Okay, go. Look. Okay, so this is what layout do you think this would be? What layout do you think this would be? Remember, we have here one, we have here two. Can you just give an example? Just like be free, just tell me what you think in your mind. Because this will enable me to know whether you understand what layout means or not. Just share what's on
It's
your
looking
mind.
like the
What kind of
first
layout?
one you asked me
Mm, let's
because
see.
it's looking like
This is
that's like Yeah, two column layout.
Yeah. So how you know is a two-column layout? This one has occupied more space. Like this part, this news part occupied more space than here.
Yeah.
Yes. So if it's going to be a split, it's going to be um the same size. That's the layout. So layout is literally how the content on the websites were placed with the spacing. Like it's that's literally how it is. Now let's go to where will I see this type? This card and block one, the people that use this type mostly would be and again another thing you should know is that sometimes a website can have as much type of layout as possible. Do you get
But it will be
it?
confusing.
That's what it's called, like a section. Let me show you. Okay, let's go to Substack. My Substack account. I'll show you something. That's it. The one thing is later. It's the way it's been placed that would make it not confusing. But a website can have more than um, one layout. Because if you use the same layout across all, it's never going to be interesting at all. I can tell you that for sure. What layout do you think this is? What layout do you think this is?
Just give me a single layout. Say it
Yep,
like that.
exactly. Exactly. That is it. Then what layout do you think this part is? Let's go back to the type so you'll be able to see. Look at it. So go back and you're going to tell me what layout you think that one is.
It
So
looks
we are
like
just going to be
okay.
figuring this out. Yeah,
It
it
looks
looks
like
like
interactive layout.
interactive. Which one is interactive? It is interactive.
Down part.
This okay, okay. I would say it looks like a Z shape kind of layout. I'll say it looks like this. Let me show you this. There. This, this, and this. These are like three sections. This one, this two, this three. So it's more like this. Can you see make the movement of my mouse? Then this. I would say it has zigzag, a zigzag layout. Then this one, this is like a combination of two layouts. This is more like a what's it called? A two-column layout, number one, and a box layout. Would you accept? Would you accept this? Would you accept what by deduction for that?
That is
That this is a box layout. We have like one, two, three, four, five. This is the box layout, and this is like a two. So there are like two layouts in play here. Number one layout is the two-column layout. One, the two
yes.
is the box layout. Look at this part here. So it's using two type of layouts. Would you agree with me on that?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I mean when I say that a design can use more than
Welcome to
two.
WUS Music World. Played by TS.
And this is also a zigzag one, and they're already using zigzag.
FM
So it's
mode.
possible to use more than.
Bluetooth mode.
Do you understand?
Yes, ma.
So do you understand what layout means? Do you understand the types of layout?
Yes, ma.
Okay. This featured image or video layout, where's it at? Parts. Let me see. Let me open one of these. This is just a one column layout. There are some that it goes like that, like some newsletter part that goes like that. But that's literally what layout is. Like it's really not um a thing. The white space means empty spaces that empty spaces literally. So what this thing means is it gives your design room to breathe and make content easier to read. There are some people that when they are designing, they put everything like they put a lot of content or writings into their design, and you'll not see any white space. So white space simply means empty spaces, like there's nothing there at all. So that's what white space means. Let me see if I can see an example. Like all this white thing that you can see here, all these empty spaces here, they are called white spaces. And it's very important that you always have a generous amount of them. It's not everywhere content or everywhere images or something. Do you understand what white spaces mean?
Yes, ma.
Good. Uh Now let's move to visual balance. So spread visual way evenly. A big bold image on the left side matches content. Blah, blah, blah. It's visual balance. I can see you're very tired already. What's it done?
No, I'm not the one yawning.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let's do something. So what does your eye see first? Yeah,
What does your eye see for?
yeah. What does your eye see first?
Yes, what does your eye see for? That's what my eye saw.
Let's do from the boxes side, from this box. What does your eye see first? Let's say from this particular
The
box. Is what inside that box, what does your eye see first?
inside the box, the first thing my eye saw is like the shapes at the top.
Exactly. Then after the shape at the top, what next?
Then I can now see size, contrast, distance.
Good.
Then underneath,
Do you see how it directs you? It directs how you look at it. Do you see how that works?
yes, because
Yes, that's
after the shape, I saw the size. Then I looked down.
so you saw the other text. Now when you're reading it, doesn't it now make sense?
Yes,
Good. So now what this is visual hierarchy. I think I already explained it earlier, but since it's here again, I'll just explain it. This visual hierarchy. So what visual hierarchy does simply is like designers controlling your attention. Have you seen all these memes that'll be like before you look there, look here, then the text is likely up, then you look here, the text is likely down, then you look here. Have you seen those kind of things?
yes, ma'am.
So those are like people controlling your attention. So and how can you achieve it? You can achieve it in different ways. Number one is size. Most of the times, those ones they do is by size. So the bigger text will be the first one you likely look at. The smaller ones, the smallest will be the last one you look at. Basically, so by size, number one. So the bigger, the more important it is. Your title is always larger than your body text. Just the way we have this title yet. Yeah. Then contrast, so high contrast, dark on light pops. So when you, for example, this one, the contrast is very high. When I mean contrast, you can see the difference between these two. It's almost the same color, but the contrast of this title is bigger. There's a noise in the background. There's noise in the background.
What did you say?
I'm saying there's noise in the background.
When some people decide to act like they are dumb, just leave them. Like I hear you, ma.
Okay, so contrast. The next way to achieve this visual hierarchy is through contrast. Like for example, you have high contrast. For example, now this title has a high contrast, while the subtitle here has a very low contrast. Do you understand this contrast part?
Yes.
Yes. Then placement. Top left is seen for center command attention. Bottom is last. Yeah, you said something about video editing. I'm sure they will have taught you this about placement, right?
No, I've never heard of placement before.
Okay, let's do a practice now. Are you with your phone? Are you joining with your phone?
Yes.
Okay. Um. So let's go to your WhatsApp first. You tell me the first thing you see when you jump on the WhatsApp. When you go on WhatsApp.
Okay, ma.
So what's the first thing you see?
It's still the same slide, ma. Abi?
Hmm. I said go to your WhatsApp.
Okay, I should go
Go
to
to
my
your WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Are you going with your phone? Are you going with your phone?
Yes.
So I want to do an experiment. Remember our displacement here? It says top left is seen first. Like what is on the top left is what you see first. Top left, this is like
Top left.
or here, this top left, this side, this visual hierarchy side is top left. So there's a huge possibility I will see this visual hierarchy. What does this your eye see first before I will see this placement here? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma.
So I wanted us to do a quick experiment on it. I wanted us to do a quick experiment on it. Oh, let's see. Let me see if we can do it on here on the website. Let's
I
go to
think
our
I understand. I think I understand what you're trying to say now. Because
okay.
my WhatsApp has lock, so I cannot relate much with my WhatsApp. But in my Instagram, whenever I like log into my Instagram, the first thing my eyes see is the is the love something at the top
Good.
where notifications are always popping up at that side.
Exactly. Exactly. Then the center buttons on Instagram is the views, right?
Yes.
Then that one is what is commanding your attention. Then the bottom is what? The last part. That's more intentional. So if you want people to see something first, where do you put it? Where do you place them? So now with this, man, if you want people to see something first on your design, where do you place them?
The top left.
Exactly. Exactly. This also happens in videos, like all those videos, let's say talking video. You realize that most of the content that let's say and the subtitle is like overhead, but it's going top left. That way people are reading what we are saying or something. So that is it for placement. So these are the things that determine the visual hierarchy of any design you choose. And what's the next? Now let's put the difference between good design versus bad design. It's very obvious that this is a terrible design, right? Can you tell?
Yes, ma'am.
It's very obvious that this is a terrible design. Now, can you tell me why you think this is a
But
terrible design?
okay, the bad design, too much color is confusing me already.
Okay.
Too many colors. Too many colors. Number one. So it's not giving me, chance to even see what is there. And there's no enough spacing, everything is packed together.
Okay.
It's not allowing me see one thing then the other. Like I'm seeing sale buy now, I'm seeing click here, I'm seeing 50% off today.
Okay.
But for the good design, the colors, not, there's no much color, it is explanatory.
Okay.
I'm seeing 50 and the the typography too is doing well.
Okay.
The font, the fonts are well placed,
Okay.
and there is also call to action too. The arrow now.
Exactly. Okay, what about the hierarchy? What do you have to say about the hierarchy?
Yes, for the good design, yes,
Yeah,
the
you can.
hierarchy is good.
Yeah. Then for the bad one, what
Ah,
do you
the
think?
bad one, the too much colors, the seeing of everything at the same time is not explanatory. Is giving confused stuff.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So the best way for you to know that okay, this design is there's clear hierarchy, the colors, there are not like much colors everywhere, and there's breathing room. Like I literally know what to do next in this design. Literally, like okay, I know that oh, if I'm interested, I just need to enroll. And when I enroll, I can use this code 10 at 50 at the checkout. Like it tells me everything. So this is like literally a good design. Simple. Literally, right? Now the UI can be better. Let's not get the UI can be better, but for now, this works. This is still a good design. So um now okay, I think this is like assignment. So I think we are almost done. So this is an assignment that I want us to play around with. Literally. So I want us to create a color palette. First is you are going to pick a team and a mini poster. So first is you are going to pick a team, choose your color and font, then design a simple poster in Canva or Figma. I know we're not
Sorry,
um
ma. Sorry, ma.
yeah,
I've opened the Figma account, but it's confusing kind of. But since Canva is another option, I think I'll just use Canva for this assignment. Spending the time we know how to design on Figma.
solid, solid. So you could actually use Canva. So it's simple. First is you just pick a team, either a music event, a food app, a study app, whatever you want to do. Then you choose three colors that match the mood of that your team. Then you pick one or two things, one bold headline points plus one readable body font. For me, this is my headline font. This is the big one. Afrobeat
So
night
now
is
we
mine.
go.
Then then the readable body font is this. So you can see that the color I use are pink, purple, yellow. The fonts I use are Arial Black and Calibri. So you just let me know these are like the fonts and what you did. You get so you can design a simple poster in Canva or Figma using that your own palette. Simple. So do you have any question or anything at all?
No, ma.
Okay. What about regarding the project, regarding the assignment?
No. I understand the assignment very well.
All right. Okay, so with that, I think recap. This is just a recap. So number one is color carry emotions and designer. As a designer, you have to choose visualize. Number two is that typography sets the tone. The right font makes your message clear and memorable. Number three is layout, hierarchy, and spacing guides the eyes. The great design tools often says carefully done. Okay, so with that, we call it a wrap, and I think we are good. If there's no question, then I guess you're good. For the last time, any question?
No, ma, I understand very well. You can ask me
Um,
questions to know if I've been in this class, sha. But I don't have any questions.
okay, when do I expect the assignment for this? Do you think this assignment is actually tough?
Not really.
Are you sure? I feel it's going to be hard, basically because we've not like done things like this. That's why I feel it's going to be
Since I
hard.
can use Canva for my assignments, I do graphics too, so it's not going to
Oh,
be
okay.
that hard for me to.
I know what that. That's why you're very confident because this is supposed to be hard. Okay then. So with that, we call it a wrap. So thank you for attending today's session. What do you think about today's session? Was it clear? Was there anything you're not sure of? Is there a way you want me to
Yeah,
improve so that you understand it? So I want your feedback so
for
that
me,
subsequent ones
it's
will.
clear, and I like the fact that it is interactive.
I think that was it.
I like the class. It's clear and it is interactive. I love the way it's interactive.
So amazing. So there's nothing you want me to like adjust, especially in teaching or something.
No, they are well. The class is well.
Amazing. So I think from next week classes we'll like start doing practical. I'm not sure. I'll check the curriculum, but I think we just need to get ready. From next week we can start doing practicals also. Like start working on Figma itself. So yeah, with that we call it a wrap. Thank you for attending today's session and do have a lovely night rest. Bye.
I, I eat too, ma.
Okay.